Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good afternoon. Well, morning, afternoon, kind of right in the middle. This is a very odd stream for me, I have to tell you. This is the first time I've ever actually done a stream and not been playing a game. So we'll see how this goes. If this is nice and easy, you know, there's a lot of possibilities here. So, it's a big day, isn't it? Um, it's funny. I put that thing out about my next video with the theory, right? And everything that I saw in that little aspect that we're about to watch here first, just for context before we get into the actual website, everything I saw kind of tied directly into what I wanted to talk about anyhow. So I got to recording that, and with help from some people within the community, especially, I've been able to kind of look into different things. I figured out some things for myself. I was given leads, if you will, into other things. So first things I just want to do is go into the actual part of the Devstream. For those that might be here, I'm sure everybody's already seen this, but we might as well go over and look at it again because I do think that there's, a couple things to kind of go over real quick.
Thank you for being here and supporting us and supporting Soulframe as you guys keep trucking on that.
Let me know how the audio is for the stream itself, please. Yeah, I found that out too. I tried this morning to get on. Here it is.
There's nothing like a war sector. Don't worry. Just before equipment screams Albania's #1 video game company. A whole lot more.
No.
Why not war sector?
Well, I'm just going to hold my tongue here for a second.
Defend the galaxy from Drippy for coming back. What? Using state-of-the-art technology. War sector coming winter 2000 from Digital Extremes.
All right. So there's a ton to unpack there. But before we do anything, I just want to say something because I have to. You may have noticed a couple times throughout that little ending part there that you can it's very hard to see, but you can see Intradi's face kind of put in the background, right? I don't know if you saw this already, but yeah, especially whenever Drippy comes up. Let's just see here. Get back just a tad. Let's see where we're at with this. I'll put the volume down a little bit. We're going to put it down to a little bit slower speed so that we can see some of the things that are going on. But I wanted to say, my point was, good morning to everybody, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. Just wanted to say that. But what I wanted to say was, they stole my gag, right? Because I have Intradi's face in the background just like this in like 3 of my videos. So I just want to make sure that one's mine. I'm keeping it. Oh yeah, I guess I should have went to the other So that is probably a smart thing. Let me just go to. I know exactly where that's at. Hello. It's interesting. We have this is going to be really fun. I want to get into this, the line, that comic book. I can't remember exactly where that was located at. Maybe it's on their YouTube page. Sorry, I'm using a really weird typewriter for this. There isn't any audio at the moment because I'm going through the pages and whatnot. Can you hear my? You can hear my voice though, right? Let's just see here. Here it is. Here it is. Beautiful.
Community, thank you for being there along for the ride. If you've been here,
Can you hear the video now?
Day 100, day yesterday, it doesn't matter. Thank you for being
Megan sounds like she's like
supporting us.
had too many hits with the snake, if you know what I'm saying.
Keep trucking on that. Thank you for
well, not so much for the end of the year. Yeah.
Oh, come on. We're
gonna be working.
All right, let's check it out.
Download your best cyber. There's nothing like a war sector. Don't worry. Just before equipment.
I mean, and Trotty's face is littered throughout this whole thing.
Video game company.
I am watching it at half speed just so that we can see kind of, there's a bunch of little things. See, that was in Trotty's face. This would be the area that Arthur fell in on the top left. And then Trotty came down the steps there. Dark sector or war sector here. That's going to be an interesting thing.
Defend the galaxy from trippy.
Yep, there he was there. And Trotty. This is that same area right here where we fought with Arthur right before Trotty came down the steps.
Using state-of-the-art technology.
We'll do it one more time after this at 0.25 speed. You'll be able to see kind of a lot of the different things. There's all kinds of little things just littered throughout. Bunch of times there. There he is multiple times again. All right.
Not so much for the end of the
I'll do one more. This one here won't actually. I'm almost certain that it won't have audio to it. I could be wrong. Let's find out. Oh no, I'm wrong. There it is. It might be a little unbearable though to listen to.
Download your best cyber
There he is once, right before the Big Bites Pizza, which that'll come into play a little bit later when we go into the actual website. It did, right? Drippy, help me, Drippy. Which we kind of get a little illusion a little bit later. The question that we have to ask ourselves is are we sure that the Dark Sector stuff isn't canon? I think one of the ways to like look at this is, as much as I hated it, I did not like the new Matrix movie. But they transformed an older version of the Matrix into a perceived video game within the current version. Real quick before we go any further. This is, like I said, this is where we fell with Entrati. The escalator would be like kind of in this area right here. Right? Let me pop out my... Hold on, give me 1 second. Everybody, let me pop out my chat so I can actually see what you guys are saying here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, first thing, real quick before I go any further. Is the sound all good with everything? Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see everybody. Thank you for joining me here today. I thought this was somebody, I can't, forgive me, one of the community suggested to do a stream like this, and I was like, you know what, this is a great idea, right? Not to mention, this is kind of getting, this is, like I said, this could open up a whole new thing, because this is the first time I don't actually have to play a game while I'm talking to you, so I can focus a little bit more on what we're doing versus, you know, focusing on the game itself and not looking like a complete noob. So that's what I was, that's, Dark Sector may end up being a part of the Warframe universe, but it may end up being an early, like the earliest iteration, because we've been talking a lot recently about how it's very possible that Entrati may have already changed things a couple times. And I think the more that we learn, the more that it's starting to lean that way. And with that in mind, we don't really know if, you know, the very first version wasn't what came out of Dark Sector, and then through different changes, through, you know, either through going back in time or whatever, you know, eternalism being what it is and all. I haven't solved all the riddles. I was kind of hoping you guys would help me get the ones I don't have yet. But getting back to what I was saying is I think it's very possible. I mean, already the game is now canon because of its inclusion there. But it's canon as a video game. But again, if you use the same thing that, like, kind of how the last Matrix did, that doesn't necessarily mean that that video game didn't exist and is being used as propaganda, because remember, if you go on, we'll go into this a little bit further here, but we're going to come to find out that Digital Extremes, at least in this variation, in the Warframe 1999 universe, is not a video game developer necessarily for the fun of the games, rather an arm of government propaganda, or maybe not government propaganda, but whoever's in charge, whoever's governing propaganda. So, real quick, again, that was there. This is the area where it could be a couple different things here. if it's in 1999, this is where Arthur was actually talking to Owie, and he did something on the computer. I can't remember what it was. This one I'm not really sure about. Does anybody know? Yeah, I need to get that Discord thing up and running, man, because it's probably, you guys are probably putting out better content there than I'm putting out on the channel. Anyway, does anybody recognize this camera 007? Oh, I wanted to say, crazy theory, and it's not going to go into the thing that I'm going to be presenting shortly, but I may end up touching on it briefly. I wonder if Robert Menser has any tie to Warframe. We'll see. I've actually been playing Dark Sector. And amazingly enough, the graphics aren't bad on Steam version, at least. This is a one walkway in Hulvania. I'm curious to know what its significance is. And then I don't know, is there anything? Wait, real quick. Did Camera 8 ever show anything? Shoddy. It's very. I don't know that there isn't something in here because what I'm seeing is very pattern like in the way that that's moving around. Could be static, but it's weird. Yeah, I really do think that we're heading into some uncharted territory. In fact, I think we can. I put out a short. This was probably about a couple months ago. I put out a short, and it was weird because let's see if I can even. I might be able to go to it. So it's not important. Put that back. It's not important about the video itself, but what the video was actually supposed to be. Oh, not that. We don't want that. Was supposed to go over was the idea that while I was logging in, the man in the wall showed up, right? But I couldn't find him, like, anywhere. And the only time that he said his "Hey kiddo" was whenever I was signing in. Right?
Hey kiddo. Ordis is pleased to see you.
And like I said, I just wanted to, because I always like a visit, right? But he wasn't anywhere. And because of that, it got into me a tumultuous idea. And from here, you can just see sorry, I'm going to get a little kind of back and forth with this. But follow me on this, right? I know this is going to take a little bit here, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So I want you... Somebody else mentioned this a while back, and it's something I noticed too, but I never really gave it a ton of credence because I didn't have a lot of supporting evidence. But when Entrati... Oh, good morning. When Entrati comes down, right? I want you all to keep your eyes on Kalimos and who Kalimos is looking at during this scene. Looked at Arthur, but look who he's staring at. Looking at Arthur. Now who is he looking at? Who is Kalimos looking at? Kalimos sees somebody. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And exactly. That's who I think it is too. I'm not 100% certain that Kalimos isn't looking at us. Because technically at this point, the Tenno is supposed to be the one in control here, right? It could be it, but again, it is interesting that, like, at this point, the Drifter is not supposed to be here in any way, shape, or form, at least from what we know. That might change. But I don't think he's looking at Arthur at all. Let's put it that way. I don't know if he is either. But I'm getting off task here. Let's go back. So, as we all know there. Yeah, that's why I don't think it's in... Well, I don't... It's not completely in Entrati. How's that? So, at the very end of that, as you've all been talking about in the thing, just go to the very end. Oh, this is the best, by the way.
And chat, community, thank you for being...
Defend the galaxy from Trippy. Coming back.
Okay. For those unaware of how we figured out the website at the very end, right? I don't know. Did you guys go over this in the thing already? So there's a couple, there are places within, where's one of them at? So there's the first one, www dot, right there, right? There is ATI, okay? It's like right over here. Ah, that's a good view right there, by the way. Drippy's not our friend, maybe. Wait, where was that? There's an OKTR in the corner. I just can't remember where it's at. Here, let me just play it through.
Don't worry. Just before Equipment Streams, Albania's #1 video game company.
Everything's going so fast.
A whole lot more. Why not War Sector? Defend the galaxy from Trippy for comment back.
There's DOKT. And there, I think there's one more. Did we get them all?
State-of-the-art technology. War Sector coming winter 2000 from Digital Extremes.
So there's that website. And when you put all four of those things together, let's see, 44. Well, you get the picture. There's basically four different things there, right? And that came together to basically go to www.drandtrotty.com. And that's where that would lead you. We end as we began. Very big, very big, very big. Going in, you get all kinds of little things in here. Now, it's very possible that many people saw these already because they were on the website that has the profiles and whatnot. And I do believe you can actually, yes, you can actually get to that from here as well. I can't remember where it is, though. That's true. Lidlasai is one of the aliases of the indifference. I actually made a whole video on that. So, each one of these, we'll go into these in a little bit, but there's all kinds of little secrets, if you will. There's like this oubliette. This file is encrypted by your organization, right? So what you can do, well, first of all, you can go into the Rubbish app and you can restore these files. So you're going to get another piece of the story here. We'll go into this one in a second because this is actually important to kind of the overall thing. Check the mail, yeah. So you get a message from Big Bites Pizza, right? Now, check this out. First of all, try our limited time pizza experience, The Devil's Bargain. Okay? The Devil's Bargain. Now, this pizza sounds disgusting, too. Pepperoni, imitation bacon, no. Nacho cheese, edamame, anchovies, prawn, Parmesan, Limburger, and, I mean, look, come on. But if you use the first initial of each thing, it says something. And if you reply with I don't know if that works. You get another message. There's more to learn. And that was, like I said, that was the first letter of every single one of the little things they put in there that were highlighted. So from here, you can pull that out. So now we have 1 and 3. I can't get in there. If you go into your settings, you have a couple different little things you can do here. One of them, if you put on this screensaver, right? And that's another little secret coming up. I can remember, Chad, is there a way to induce the screensaver to show up, or do you just have to wait? Again, I just think that there's more and more evidence to the idea that it's not just the Drifter, it's not just the Tenno anymore, especially with Digital Extremes being part of the Warframe 1999 universe. I mean, Rebecca literally is the she's the leader of the online fan site. So that's weird. But another one of the little secrets that you can get is by just waiting for the orbiter and clicking on it. You get this one here. So we're getting more and more stuff here. By the way, whenever, let's see, where's the encryption tool at? Where's Ask Lloyd? I must not have done something yet. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the fan site? I can't remember. I have to look that up. I can go to it here in a second. I think, I could be wrong, but I think that the Rickrolling stuff that you can see, I think they're just not ready to release what they want to say about it yet. Drippy. So then you can extract those files. And what did I get out of that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that there's actually the 5th one is open too. Does anybody know how to get that one? Hello, Joshua. Hello, Johan. Eternally. I just wanted to say real quick, hey, thank you guys for showing up here today. This is really, really cool. I'm actually surprised. This is way more fun than than I expected it to be. So I just want to say thank you again. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So the first one, I can't remember. Can someone explain what the Kra Jahu Zata came from? Like, there's somewhere in the thing where we find out that using the, oh man, there you go. Oh, before we do this one though, we're gonna need to. Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is a shifter, right? And this is the stuff that came from that oubliette that we extracted. This is space, right? This is what is it? I can't remember. Is it 6 or something? And then I think if you, and this is a red herring. But if you do, what is it? Shift space and 6. That's the one. That's where you get bite. Carrot. That's it. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's where we're at with this. Thank you for being here. So the question is, who here in the chat, this is as far as pretty much as I've come as far as unlocking things. Now, we can go in and look at exactly what everything is here in a second, but does anybody have any of the other passwords? Oh, really? That only works on the English keyboard? That's strange. Because I haven't figured out any of these other ones yet. This is as far as you can go. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. But I do think in the coming weeks we're going to get more and more stuff. That being said, there's a lot of stuff to talk about here. Like, we have a full... Yeah, looks like we're going to have to try to... I'm going to have to load up the new Discord thing. I'll have to come under a new name, I think, but that's fine. I'll call it something else. Close. Anybody have any theories on who the people are? Oh, yeah, good call. Dr. Friday. It'll come on every Friday. That's, Oh, you have different names on yours? Doomslayer, I think Warframe's lore is the best lore in any game, okay? I do believe, though, and this is the reason why I think a lot of people don't jump into it. It is so incredibly difficult. Like, it is so hard to do Warframe lore because there are so many, like, controversial things that are so important to the game that, like, in order to start getting into it, you have to have such an understanding of everything that's happened up to this point, or the community will they'll let you know. every step of the way, which is good in the grand scheme, but it's extremely, you know, like it's intimidating when you try to get into there. When I first got into it, luckily the game was, I wouldn't say it had, its lore it wasn't like jumping off like it is now, you know. I saw that. One of the people, oh yeah, that's right. Try H to open the help tab. I'm trying everything. What do I... See, okay, Johan, that's actually what I was kind of thinking. Because it doesn't seem like this group is any of the Hex because of the fact that they... I think it's in... Is it in Breach? Yeah. I think this is the one here where Glimmer, which I believe is Aoi, right? Because she actually says she's the one in the picture. Yeah, the person in the photo, which, let's just go kind of move this stuff around. Sorry, my carpal tunnel hands are going to be kind of weird, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. Is it here? Yeah. So in this one, in Kin, interestingly enough, right? They're kind of talking about find my sister, yeah. Of course, we don't necessarily know that this person is her sister. It could be, they could just be saying that to try to figure out where she is. And this one says we used to date, right? But then wouldn't there be some type of interaction between Dead Boy and Glimmer if the person, if she says she's the person in the photo and this dude says that they were dating? You know what I'm saying? So to me, that seems like a, if you will, red herring. Yeah, exactly. It's much like Skuldra. And how we might actually know this for certain. Check this out. This is great. It depends. It's who do you believe? Now, did you see that? That is Major Nisi Ruzalka, meaning that this computer in its entirety is being watched by Skaldra. That was her. That's I slowed it down and saw it in I like actually froze the thing. It is definitely her. Yeah, the question really is, well, the Scouters seem to want Entrati for something, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, it's not showing up on stream? Oh, what happened to the stream? That's weird. we go. Yeah, you can only see it for like a brief second. But it's definitely... You can see... You can actually see... All right, we'll do it one more time. So her body is like around here, right? This is her head. That's her body. Her hand is going to go over to here, and you can see her cigarette that she's always smoking, or whatever that thing is, hookah, I don't know. I should do a video on this. It'll probably be after the one that I already promised you guys, but yeah, I could definitely do it. I can get through this whole thing. That's easy content. You know? Yeah. Yeah, her fear and loathing holder. I would take a screenshot, but I don't know that I can get the screenshot. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to hit it at that exact moment. Yeah, it does. Oh. Where is that thing with digital extremes? So this stuff here is essentially what we saw in the one of the other actually I think all three of these. Yeah. This and this are associated with, I think, the other aspect of the web page, where we saw like the profiles of each one of the Hex members, and then the profiles of online, and then finally the Davila Cycle company. I have not. What can somebody... Which one is that? Web page links. Oh, see, that's where that thing goes to. Yeah. If you do any one of these, you can go straight to the page. I didn't completely memorize this page yet. Doomslayer, Golden Doomslayer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Check trash can. Yeah, I already did that one. I think we have all of the pieces that we can get right now. Ooh. Everything else, I do believe you're just going to get a Rickroll at the moment. Can't do anything with that. The password to lore was oh crap! What was that one again? Is that that was Craw? Wasn't lore? Wasn't. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. So glad to see everybody here. I'm trying to figure out. So this is one of the things that you get. Hi, Gwen. Thanks very much for the warm welcome. I'm really excited to start my first day, and so soon, too. Honestly, I couldn't believe I got hired without any interviews. Digital Extreme screening process really must be state of the art. I guess that's what I should expect from the best in the business. I just wanted to check, though. Are you sure that's the right address for the office? I drove by the other day, and the place seems a lot less busy than I expected. But maybe I just have the wrong spot. Let me know whenever you can. Anyways, thanks again for the info and for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I've been trying to break into the industry for a while now, and I'm really excited to work on War Sector. I picked up the latest issue on Prime Gamer Monthly just to watch the new trailer on the demo disc. It looks absolutely awesome. Talk to you soon. Sam Page. Now, this pretty much alludes to the fact that I don't think there's any human beings at the Digital Extremes 1999 office. I'm trying to think, what was the other thing yet? There was another Digital Extremes like welcome letter, and I can't remember where. Oh, here it is, right here. Okay. So congratulations, Mr. or Mrs. Page. Your email application has been reviewed, and we are thrilled to inform you that you are a perfect fit for Digital Extremes. As one of the premier government-sponsored game developers in the illustrious nation of Holvania, we pride ourselves on employing only the best developers in any particular field. Your new role as junior programmer will provide you with the best possible on-ramp to sterling new career through our storied halls. To that end, we would like for you to begin immediately and start work on our brand new and extremely exciting new project that you have no doubt already heard of, War Sector. You will find all pertinent details for your new role, including directions to Digital Extreme's highly advanced and secretive office location, attached to this email. An attendant will be available to help you find your new desk and begin onboarding you for your new role. Welcome to the team. Name here. This is the best. I'm telling you, they're doing all the things right now. They're doing good things. It's a good time. It's a real good time to be a Warframe player, because this is pretty good stuff. Let's see. I can't wait to get more information. I really can't. I was actually wondering, would you all be interested in me streaming Dark Sector? Oh, we might. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh my goodness, that would be so cool. I'd do it for you. Now let me just warn you up front. Okay? Now, I know most people know me as the calm, easygoing voice type thing. But I've been playing through Dark Sector to get the story, because I'm recording it, it's all going to be part of the video. And there's a couple times where I got pretty frustrated. There's a couple times where I got pretty frustrated with the gameplay, I'm not gonna lie. Is that what it is? Contact? Yeah, that's the one I saw, but I don't know how to get it. Yeah, I mean, again, the game itself, it looks good. It really does. It looks really, really nice for the time period and everything else. But it's just I akin it to probably what like an even more primitive version of how Warframe felt in the beta. Midnight Club 2. Was it kind of the same thing? I thought that. I heard the contact required actually something more than what you could actually like normally do to get it. Oh yeah, no, he exists. He definitely exists. Drippy and Trotty. I'll have to check that one out too, because this is kind of a neat little thing with you guys doing this. I like it. I'm trying to think, was there anything else that we missed so far with the website itself? Just for anything that I will do. I'll start putting some back end work into a complete write up of this. I'll tell you what. I'll put the video out for this whole website and stuff whenever we get a little bit more information from these, because I want to see what this stuff is too. I don't want to do a video and then find out that. Click on boy 2 times. What?
My moves are so hot, they have their own fans.
I swear, I think we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight him.
My moves are so hot, they have their own fans.
It's the only one that does that.
My moves are so hot, they have their own fans.
It's Kai. It's actually Major Ruzelka. Hey, what's up? How are you? Good to see you there, Nazi. It's really hard to see, but it's real quick here. We'll just do it again. But look over in this general vicinity, right? And you're going to see her long cigarette that she holds. You see it right there? Oh, the very video. Well, you're gonna see this next one that we're doing here is I'm gonna be putting out. It's actually gonna incorporate Duviri. It's gonna incorporate the new war. It'll incorporate Whispers in the Walls, obviously. Awakening. Warframe 1999, because I have enough of it that I can actually put in, Almost got that one. Yeah, that's what I said. I could sit there and try to screenshot it forever and ever, but I'm probably going to miss it over and over. I'll have to look into that one too. I mean, there's definitely like a evil in the middle of Zavilla, and you just change that Z to a D and you got devil. You can do whatever you want with that. So how do you... Okay, there's something in the help page. It's like it won't give me any help. It's from 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. This one? Mm-mm. No, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's for some reason, like, it's not really doing anything. I mean, it clearly says right there, H for help, but clearly it doesn't want to give me that help. Oh, guaranteed. I guarantee that a lot of the, well, I mean, right there, here's Dr. Friday is where we get our first, kind of clue as to that's going to mean something. And again, one would assume, given that, what's going on with the Hex and how badly they want to take him down, that these people would be very familiar with him, right? Yeah, that's what I want to see it there too. I know that if you press H, this message pops up. Why is it not working for me? Oh, yeah, once you unlock the first file, H no longer works. Oh, boo. I didn't know that one. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey. Ah, there we go. Nice. I suppose I could do that, huh? That's actually a good idea. Oh, this is like some fourth wall stuff right here, right? Well, do I get like double ad for that? All right, let's see. Oh God, I actually have to hear my voice. No, thank you. I remember. No. That must have been a little bit later. Ah, here we go. It's kind of slow. This is going to be really tough to get, but we're going to do it. Come on, me, just turn it off. All right. I know this is not the best one, but you can see here. This is her hand. That's her cigarette. There's the rest of her hand here. Comes up here. That's her breather. This breathing mask. That's her little beret, I guess. Where are we at with this one? I can't really figure out. Hold on. Where am I at right now? What is it? Period and comma keys? Oh. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that's when I'm doing the period and comma keys, it's speeding the video up. I don't want to do that. We're going to get it. Damn. It's not a very good image to begin with, just so you know. It's blurred in its own right. But you can kind of see. I think you can get a good indication of. Yeah, essentially what this is alluding to is that the group that is kind of holding everything together and is watching this group here is essentially the Scaldra. Period. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Why didn't it work for? So you can see it's not really. That's as good as you're gonna. It's not really a good image. Right? But you can clearly tell who it is. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can definitely get a pretty good idea of what's going on there. Let's see just one more time here. We got restore files. Put them out. Pepperoni. Yeah. And we got pineapple duh. And now we get paper dot kin. Put that on. Just wait for that to show up here, just so I get everything back. It's very well could be, like I said, I think, I can't remember who mentioned it earlier, but I really do think that the people in this group aren't, I don't think they're the Hex. They seem like just another group of people that are essentially, I guess, being lied to. And I suppose it's possible they could be, I don't want to associate the two things together, but maybe they could be like the online boys before they were taken. I don't think so. I don't think anything really kind of puts those two entities together, but at the same time, did anybody notice too, this symbol here, this kinematic online is, oh, that's what I wanted right there. Hold on one second.
Coming winter 2000.
From Digital Extremes.
Where was that? Ah, right here. That is the same as that. I have not tried doing this, setting the time to 1999, no. What was, how did we get the fifth one again, everybody? I can't remember. Yes, definitely the computers are. Oh, that's right, the shift. Shift space 6. There it is, byte. Pretty interesting stuff, though, huh? So what do y'all think? Is there anything that I missed? I tried to go as thoroughly as I could, especially with your help. I do appreciate it. I do think that we've come to the end of, like, at least what we have, what we know. I know that, like, we have all these different things. Maybe we should, I don't know, should I be doing like a stream like this once a week to go over when we learn new stuff? Is that something that that you'd all be interested in? I mean, this would actually give me, you know, some type of content that I can actually say, hey, look, we could do this, versus just throwing, you know, stuff against the wall, if you will. I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely Ask Lloyd. So when you're in here, you have to hit all three things at the same time. Shift, space, and the number 6. And that comes from, where is that? Oh. 'Cause, 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 close that one out again. No. Here. That comes from. So this is actually pretty awesome, I have to admit. This is a red herring. That's what the whole scarlet and the fish is. But these three, this is a shifter. So shift, space, and then this is the carrot, not CARROT, but what is it? CARAT on the 6th, right? So that's where you get those three images together, give you shift space 6, and that's what pulls up this byte.kin, but unfortunately we still don't have the thing, the passwords yet, but those are coming. Yeah, CARET, sorry. The carrot is CARAT is the one for the diamonds. All right, so how about this? We will do a stream on this anytime that there is new information. But let's start on Wednesday the 30th. We'll start Dark Sector, and we'll go through the whole game. That'll give a real good idea to... I don't know if it's possible to set the date, to be honest with you. That's something I'll have to look into a little bit later. That's a little bit out of my purview on this at the moment. It could be on Fridays, and if that's the case, then I'll do it. You know, when we find out something, it'll either be streaming when we figure it out, or the day after. That way, it'll give some people, time to, look into it. So, we can have a little bit of information as a community to kind of come together. Yeah, check this out. There it is. All right, is it coming? Yeah, we do know the first password. Oh my, you all have no clue how much time it took for me to get the settings correct so that the resolution was right, because every single time I tried to do stuff, most of the game was cut off. So this will just be like a little tease until the next stream. We'll basically call it, like I said, we'll do it Wednesday. Is 11 o'clock good time? A little bit earlier, a little bit later? What do y'all think? Oh, the Lotus is all through this game. Oh, any key with that carrot on it works. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Again, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it could look so much worse. Oh, that'd be amazing. Like I said, look-wise, it's cool. It's just the only thing. You got some super floaty movement. That's all. Little later, maybe 12 or 1. Yeah, we can do that. 12 would be perfect for me, actually. I'm not going to lie. That'd be the best. Yeah, it looks real good considering that. So, with that in mind, I think we're going to bring this stream to a close. I do very much appreciate you all being with me here to go over the game, the new thing in the game there. That website is very interesting. So now I got a couple little things that we can continue to stream, daily, if you will, or getting closer to daily. I've always been just really weird about it because when I do stream, I want to provide you all something that you want to see. Again, I have this weird thing about, I feel really weird about playing anything that isn't Warframe, but at the same time, because of how much I do Warframe, I don't always want to play Warframe, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's all I do all day is Warframe. So, like I said, we're going to have to get some other games in here every once in a while. Dark Sector, this is going to be nice, because that way I can actually do a new game, and at the same time, have it not necessarily be Warframe, but included into Warframe. So, that being said, there's definitely some other things I'd like to play. I don't really like Call of Duty, but I love Call of Duty Zombies. So there's a new one of those that's out. I played the new Diablo, that Vessel of Hatred. It's got its ups and downs. Definitely got some really fun things about it. There's some downsides to it. The new Revenant update was very cool. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff coming out. So, and one of the things I love about Warframe more than anything, really, is the fact that it doesn't try to keep you playing it 24/7. It just says, if you want to play, we're going to give you all kinds of stuff to do. You're going to get all kinds of rewards for it. But if you don't, for the most part, don't worry about it. So, to me, that's a big deal. At any rate, thank you once again for joining me today. And I will see you in 2 days if you join me for the Dark Sector stream. We'll go through the entire game, okay? And then while we're doing it, we'll go over little lore implications of, what happened here and how it could tie into Warframe, the whole 9 yards. So, at any rate, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm not going to say rest of your week because I hope to see you before then, but take care, everybody. Bye.